If you take lions, when lions feast, when lions eat, who eats first and who eats last? Well, with animals, they go by the principle of survival of the fittest. So the strongest will eat first, and the weakest will eat last. Now compare that to this. If a man, woman, and child are sinking on a boat, who do you help first? Well, the common answer is we help the child first, then we help the woman, then we help the men. Exactly the opposite of survival of the fittest. Here's another example. If two cars are broken down on the side of the road, and one is owned by a rich and famous person, and the other car is owned by a poor man, who will people stop to help first? People will stop to help the rich and famous person first. So we can see that a fool neglects the weak, and he respects only the strong and powerful. But a wise person will respect and protect the weak. Another difference between a fool and a wise man is that a fool will only try to fix other people, but a wise person will first fix themselves. And don't bother to give a fool any advice. A fool will not listen to your advice, but a wise person will listen. So this teaching on wisdom, is this a new teaching that has just been released? No, it is not new, and it is not my teaching. This is the ancient teaching of the Bible, which has been around for thousands of years. But fools want nothing to do with that. So which person in history has demonstrated the greatest wisdom? The greatest wisdom was shown by Jesus Christ. When he was offered all the riches and power of the world, he refused it and refused to do evil. And though he came as a king, he humbled himself by being a servant, taking care of prostitutes, cleansing lepers, and even washing the feet of others. He did not neglect the weak, but he protected the weak. And he loved those who hated him. And when accused and mocked, he did not strike back. Neither did he defend himself. And though he was not outwardly attractive, he was the most beautiful person on the inside. So in conclusion, what have we learned? We've learned that it is better to get wisdom than knowledge. And we saw that a fool is blind. A fool does not consider the future. But a wise person has vision. He sees and considers the future. We saw that a fool is selfish. He only thinks about himself. But a wise person is caring and considerate of other people. We saw that a fool is proud. He will lift himself up, and then other people will lower him down. But a wise person is humble. They will lower themselves, and other people will lift them up. We saw that a fool is fearful. His life is controlled and ruled by fear. But a wise person is brave. They're not controlled by fear, and they're loving. And we saw that love was the highest wisdom. Now, a fool only wants to be beautiful on the outside, and he cares nothing about the inside. But a wise person wants to be beautiful on the inside. We saw that a fool is uncontrolled. He has a sharp tongue and is easily provoked. But a wise person is self-controlled. He will hold his tongue, and he is not easily provoked. We saw that a fool neglects the weak, and he only respects the strong and powerful. But a wise person will respect and protect the weak. And we saw that a fool will try to fix other people and not themselves. But a wise person will first try to fix themselves. And it was shown that a fool will not listen to your advice. But a wise person will listen to advice. So in conclusion, what have we learned? Get wisdom.